everyone. Are you having a good summer? I hope so. And I am ready to do some more science over the summer. So I hope you're ready to join me. I hope you've got your kit. And in your kit, should be in a box like this. You have all the supplies you need to do 10 science experiments. Now, some of these you can do over and over again. So you can do even more experiments than one. So I'm very excited to bring this to you, but I need to go over some of the instructions. First of all, never, ever eat anything that's in your science kit. It's not edible, okay? And that being said, we don't want to leave our science kits out where maybe some of our younger brothers and sisters could get it, or a pet, maybe a dog would get it. So we don't want anybody to put anything in their mouth or eat what we have in our science kits, okay? We want to keep everybody safe. And we want you to be safe too. So when you're doing your science experiments, make sure you let your parents know that you're planning on doing this, and you might even need their help for some of these. So I hope you remember my name. Do you remember it? Did you say Mrs. Fritchley? You're right. Mrs. Fritchley is here to help you. So all of these kits and all of these kits going out have 10 experiments in them. And for every experiment, I'm going to do a video so we can do the experiment together. Okay? So hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier. I also have a letter in there. And on that letter, it explains some of the things. It explains that I got a grant. Yay! And that means I didn't have to spend my own money to make these for you guys. So the grant was called the Carrie Winners Grant. And Century 21 kicked in a little bit of money. And so we are able to bring these kits to our families free. No cost to you. It's all paid for by those grants. And so I'm very excited for that. And there's a letter about that in your kit. Also, I'm going to put this up here right now. That is my email address. If you happen to run into any problems or you have any questions, you can always email me and I will try to get back to you. I check that every day, but you never know what time. Sometimes I sleep in during the summer. Do you sleep in? Sometimes I stay up too late at night, that's for sure. And we are planning on going on a vacation. Yay! And so, but I will check it and try to help you out if you have any problems. But one thing you need to know about science is sometimes when we do experiments, they don't work as planned. And you can either try to do it again, or you can say, I give up. I'll try a different experiment. And that's okay. That is fine. I have to tell you, 2 of these experiments that I tried took me 3 tries to get them to work. So I was going, how's this going to work? It's okay. Don't worry about it. That's being a scientist, figuring things out and figuring out how they work. So when you're learning and doing this, don't freak out if it doesn't work at first. Try again, and it's okay. And it's okay to ask for help too. Ask mom, dad, older brother, older sister, aunt, uncle, call them on the phone. Hey, what do you know about this? And see what they know. You might find out you know more than they do. Yeah. So I have to tell you, I have had helpers making my kits this summer. A lot of my kids I've made do this. So if you come along and you find something missing in one of your boxes, let me know. Dig in there because there's quite a bit of stuff in there. But we're not professionals when it comes to making these kits. You see, I wanted to get you a science kit that had this in it. The pre-made ones you can order online. And some of those were kind of boring. I was like, I can do better than this. And then some of them were super expensive. So I made all of these kits myself for you. So it took a lot of time. It took a lot of effort. So I have to thank my children for helping me because they were on the ball. And I've also had a couple friends come in. So I have to thank them too because listen to this, 235 235 families wanted to do science this summer. That's how many signed up for these kits. 235. I am so happy and so excited. But I got to tell you, I saw that number and I was like, oh, that's a lot of stuff. So I have been all around trying to get the best deal so I can make you the best kits for the least amount of money. And I think we've done a pretty good job. So I hope you'll have fun, and forgive me if I've messed up on something or if I make a few mistakes. You should know that I'm not perfect and I never pretend to be. So I do make mistakes as we go along. All right. So let's figure this out. You're going to have 10 different experiments. And then at the end, there is a survey. I would love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear what you thought of these. And then I have to turn that data in to some of our grant funders, the people that gave us the money, so they know whether maybe they should give us more money in the future, or maybe I didn't do a very good job. And I learn a lot from what you tell me too. Did this work? Did this not work? Did this not make sense? Do I need to slow down? I know a lot of people say I talk way too fast, so I'll try to slow down when I give explanations in my videos. I think that pretty much covers it. But I will tell you, some of these will get kind of messy, but I'll tell you beforehand that, hey, you need to take this one outside, or maybe put down a newspaper, or work at a table so you don't make a big old mess, okay? And you can clean it up. Parents appreciate that too. So when you start your science experiment, make sure that you clean up your mess when you're done. All right. Parents like that a lot. So be a good helper and do your science experiments and have some fun. These are not for grades. There is no assignment. I'm not going to check off whether you did it or did not. It is up to you what you do with it. But again, be safe and take turns. If you're sharing this as a family with brothers and sisters, let everybody have a hand in it so they can see and learn just like you are. Okay? All right. I think that wraps it up for me. So you are ready to start on your first science experiment. Are you ready to go? I know, I'm excited. Yay! All right. All right. We will end this video and then you can go and look at the other ones. They should all be linked, all these videos, to our homepage, our school homepage, which is rces.rccu, the number one, .net. That's rces.rccu, the number one, .net. And you should be able to have a lot of fun and hopefully learn a little bit this summer. All right. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.